That's so cute! Look at that! She's even holding my hand behind my face cam. Hi everybody. Who should I show my poem to next? Yumi or Natsuki? Now, I don't know, but we'll go with Natsuki. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know, I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that, cause that doesn't happen. Or jealous, no. I really wasn't jealous, no. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ah ha ha. Natsuki? What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? Sure! It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she can't speak today. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Richard, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute. I want to be cute though. But nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want Natsuki trails up. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you rip your own poem. I gently grabbed the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I placed it flat on the desk and smoothed out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Had something up. Just brushed it out. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Maybe that was because she didn't want me to read it, because the first line is I'll be your beach, which is not I'll be your bitch, but I'll be your beach, which means that she will be my sunny sand castle building place very pretty place. Yes. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place and beach for us to go. Oh, fuck, that reminds me of the song. It's not about the beach, it is about snow and stuff, but it's still a song that I really like. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bath in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. This sounds like a song actually, because of this part is just like this part, so it's like a song, like this is the verse, this and this, this and this, it's like a verse, and this is the bridge thing. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome, and now she's smiling, she's happy. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about simple topics and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care, I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. I don't really remember what I wrote about, but hey Yuri, let's read yours. Oh, she looks kinda off. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Richard. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. So stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri bursts her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. No, it's not. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you'd like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things. No, I said that. Reading deeply into things. Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. I like you, Yuri. It's okay. You should go. Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. But I want to read your poem! Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I'll leave Yuri be. Comforting her, reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Okay, you three. We are four though. But if you don't count Yuri, then obviously she doesn't count Yuri right now. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Oh, yeah, that's right. She isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all 3 times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Yep. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now that's Suki's pouting. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Sometimes I still wonder why I'm still here, why I'm still playing this game. Even though it has been 4 months since last time. Yeah, 4 months. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Richard. And one who is truly useless. That is true. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Ugh, if I am supposed to make some cupcakes or banners, I will probably ruin everything. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. Dirty work? It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Richard may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Richard too. What are you saying? Oh my god, this thing. Good friends! It will be extremely meticulous work. In baking isn't just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Richard to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I am surprised as well. Sorry. Monica just want me for herself. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Do I have to choose? Richard, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going to go away. No! Sayori is like, I walk with her all the day and we're supposed to know each other very well because we live next to each other or something like that. So Sayori, and I also think Sayori is still a little bit annoying. Natsuki, I have been hanging with her pretty much lately, so it stands between Yuri and Monica here, and as I said in the first episode, I think I said it in the first episode, I would probably try to go with Monica if that is in an ending. But look, she's so cute! God damn it, Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Richard was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. She didn't scare me, Natsuki. I like Monica. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Poor Monica. I made this happen. I'm so sorry. Why can't I just help everyone? Just go around and help everyone. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, Monica, it's completely false. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing? President. Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Richard to help one of you too. So I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Richard? Then I go with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Richard? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Well, it's Natsuki. She's always happy. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Richard? Me? Well, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? She's sour. Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Richard picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing I had to do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then, look at her smile. She's like... She's on to something. Wait, let me just check the time real quick. I don't know when I started, but let's say 35 might be like 30 minutes. No. Yeah. No. 40 minutes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? My house. Not yours. My house. Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much anyway, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Richard. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. Okay. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Sunday? Really? You have the whole weekend, right? I have free today. It's Friday, and I have Friday. I have a Friday. I can't punch, but I'm free from school today. I probably will be next week too because we're going to Oslo and normally we end early on Fridays. So I'm not going to Oslo to end the school day late. But I need to come up with some kind of excuse or have a message that I couldn't come because I don't wanna join to Oslo. Like, there's nothing wrong with Oslo. It's just that we're going to a motorsport car thing, and yes, I want to be a car mechanic, but I'm not really interested in watching cars and stuff. I would much more. I would like much more to mech on them, like mechanic, right? But yeah, I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Why are... This is me. This is my character in the game. I don't want Yuri, I want Monica. Why does he say, like, maybe we need to get closer and, you know, that thing. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I'm beginning increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't... Wait, what did I say? Go back! I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feeling aside when she might need me? I just had to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Just like with my ex-girlfriend, I always just knocked on the door and walked in. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Actually, no. I was knocking and she opened up, but when I go out, go to the store and anything, when I come back, I just walk straight in because the door is open. So Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in the room. Yeah, I said it. It's always strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayuri? Hi, Richard. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I mean, it looks okay. Except for maybe whatever that is. Looks like pants. Hanging from the top of a shelf. Under a... Other than those two things, that's not very messy, actually. I mean, I have a cup in my... I don't have a cup in my room. I have this. But this isn't my room. This is... I mean, it looks pretty okay. And the bird on the cow is cute. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Richard. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have ever even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. We have been friends for a very long time, Sayuri. Well, speaking from my character here. So, why would you even say that? Sayuri? I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. You want to be with me all the time, so how can this be punishment and torture to you? Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sarah gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Richard. But, you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Richard? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh no, can we not go into this? Like, this has happened with me in real life. Like, I have not been depressed, but I've known someone for a long time, and then suddenly, that girl that I knew for a long time, she just completely changed, and I was like, what has happened to you? You see, I just had really bad depression my whole life. And that was like, I don't even know if she's alive or not. Like, seriously, this is getting too deep. But I don't know. I haven't had contact with her since. It has been a long time, though. I haven't talked to her in like... I haven't talked to her since I got my ex-girlfriend, which was 4 years ago. Maybe 5 years ago, and I knew this girl for like 7 years. No. Yeah, probably. Like, since I was 10 years, all the way up to 17. And then I lost contact with her, and 1 year later, I got together with my ex-girlfriend. So it has been 5 years, actually. So, I don't know. I should probably look into that later on, because I'm very curious. I have really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Richard. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Richard. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart, hurting a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh no, are we gonna see a hug? Richard, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it in any other way. Richard. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Richard. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Richard. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori let me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah? It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. Please don't kill yourself while I'm gone. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. If she doesn't kill herself. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. This is Sayori's house. Yuri! Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Well, she's nervous, so it's not really a common thing to remember about that. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure we'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Haha. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, I know what's in that drawer, boy. In drawers, you normally put porn magazines and condoms. Yes. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. Keeping track of my hands right now. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. So you're kind of like a hippie. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. If you have seen me do this a lot of time, it's just my nose is very itchy today, so you can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. I'm hungry. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. Well, that sounds very like she wants to make it romantic with candles so it smells nice in a dark room. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Oh, this isn't... I have a free day from school today, and you make me teach about aromatherapy. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on top. Wow, that sounds wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She's probably doing this because... She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. I can't make origami. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd been so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? No, it's only the jasmine oil thing. The smell. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Richard. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife, it looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? What am I saying? Because, like, Yuri's into knives, like, into knives. And here I am judging her. But that's because I kind of know about this game. I haven't played it before, but I kind of know. I haven't played it, I haven't seen it on YouTube, I just kind of knows. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Richard, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without worrying, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh no, this is getting weird. Oh, she's a vampire. She's a vampire. For sure. I kind of knew it when she was like, you're bleeding. Without warning, yeah, she put. I mean, it is normal. It's not normal, but it's anime. It's like if you bleed your finger, they always do like this to clean the wound. But as it says, like how this is putting it, it's like she's doing this, and that is sexual, or seductively, or something like that. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Yeah, this is getting sexual, okay? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little. She just lifts her head. Why don't you just recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Richard, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Richard. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. Our ears resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out, side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be ever effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing you're coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. That is smart. Because I wouldn't think about that, because my glasses are already small. So I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me, if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri leans back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Sorry! Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. So I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on your face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get a towel right away. I rush to fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, fuck me. That's so cute. Look at that. She's even holding my hand behind my face cam. Let me just move that for you to see. I hope you can see this. Look at that. Oh, that's so adorable. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. She closes her eyes too. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. Oh, it's so good. Oh, she's in love. She's in love with me, I know it. I'm just gonna look at this. This looks so cute. And she has purple eyes, and that's better when she has purple eyes and this kind of texture is so cute. Just for a little longer, it feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Oh no. Look at that. This is so hard though, because like it's first like, well, Natsuki was cute in one picture, and then, Yuri is cute now, and Monica is always cute, so I wanted to choose Monica, but now I'm not sure, because Yuri is so goddamn cute, so I want to choose Yuri. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine all giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and a tingling sensation down under my pants. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. What would you do, Yuri or Monica? The reason why I wanted to do Monica is that I felt like Yuri was too shy. Like, too shy. But she's not too shy when you first get to know her a lot better like this. Like, one-on-one situation here. And talking about things that really lighten her up, you could say. Because she was like, aromatherapy, blah, 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 blah. I like it. Because she was more comfortable. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. But her movement seems clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looked like stars. Looking at the pattern as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful! In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too responsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, so I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. I guess it's time to end here though, because this is going on for a while. It has probably, maybe even been an hour. I don't know how long I played. I just know that it was beautiful. Why did I take a screenshot? I had to take a screenshot of that. That was cute. God dang it. That's super cute. Anyway, just a quick little info thing, like before I end this episode. The vlogs are a little bit mixed, so if you watch it from the first vlog and up to the last, it's probably gonna be like, after a lot of the vlogs, it will then suddenly jump to newer ones and then get back to the old ones later, because I didn't put them in the playlist. That's why. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed this. I felt like this time was actually going to be scarier. Like I thought, like, for example, first I thought it was going to be scary because Monica was like saying something, and Yura Natsuki was like, you said something different, and when she says it was because maybe Sayuri isn't there, I was like, I don't think that's the reason here. And she was like, you know, pick me. So, yeah, I thought it was going to be something scary there, and when before I walked over to Sayuri, like when we started to walk over to Sayuri, I was like, she's gonna be dead in her bedroom. I know it. She's not gonna be alive. She's probably gonna be hanging in her bedroom. But she was alive, but she was depressed, and she talked about that, and that was kind of depressive, actually. Like, I have never been, like, depressed. Like, I have been sad, and I have been, well, I may have been depressed, but not in the way that other people are, because there's a lot of people out there that is depressed and wants to kill themselves. Like, not that depressed. I have probably just been depressed, like, probably just normal sad, or something has happened and that makes me sad, so I'm just depressed at that time, but not later on. So this was a bad depression. So I thought something scary was going on there, and when we hugged, she wasn't holding around me, and I was thinking like she's probably gonna kill me or something, and then she actually holds around me, and then yeah. So I thought things were going downhill there, and then Yuri came home to me, and then it was like the knife part where she was actually holding the knife, and I was like, I'm really into knives. That was like, we're gonna die. And yeah, and then we turned into her taking my finger in her mouth, which well, if that happened in real, it wouldn't really bother me as long as it wasn't like that kind of thing. Is that sexual? But like just to stop the bleeding, like, you know. So I thought things were going downhill there, but then the cute picture came, and I was like, it's probably gonna go downhill here too, because it's being so cute, and that's where it's gonna go downhill right now. It's gonna go downhill from here. So I feel like the game is making more and more progress. Like things get scarier and scarier now. So things might happen soon. Who knows? Maybe in the next episode. Maybe in the next episode after that. I don't know. But anyway, for now, it has been great, and I feel like I'm gonna go with Yuri from now because that picture was just wow. She was adorable, and I like girls with long purple hair. They're cute. I can admit that dark purple hair, long dark purple hair is cute. The thing that actually makes me a little bit uneasy, or what made me feel uneasy about Yuri, is that she's tall, and I'm not very much into tall girls, not when they're taller than me, but she looks like she's taller than me. And I used to be 6, but now I'm like 5'10", maybe 5'9". No, I'm probably 5'11" or 5'10". But anyway, and she looks like a 6 or 6'1", 6'2", maybe. So I don't know. And she was also very, very shy. Like, shy girls are okay, but when you're that shy, that is a little bit too much in my taste. So Shy Ghost is adorable and all, and I wouldn't mind dating a shy girl because my ex-girlfriend was very shy. But this is like extremely shy. Like, this is bad shy. But now when she opened up more and we talked more, it feels like I want to go with her instead. Not thinking about her height or about her shyness at all, because she is not as shy as you think. It's just what it feels like in the beginning of the game. I think she's more into like, if you yeah, she might seem very shy in the beginning, and she is very shy at the beginning, but if you talk to her more, if you talk to a shy girl more, the girl will slowly start to open herself. And this went pretty slow. This is the 6th episode, I think. But I you know what? I'm gonna go with Yuri from now on. Dropping Monica. I wouldn't say I'm dropping her because I love Monica, but Yuri now was just so cute. So cute. But yeah. So anyway, thank you though for watching this episode. I already said that. I just got a little bit off talking about what my changes will be probably in the game for a while now. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will be seeing you in the next episode.